Good afternoon, people. How are you? It's been a minute since I've shown face on social media, actually. Well, Facebook to be exact. But I just had some things on my mind that I wanted to share with you guys. I want to ask a question, and that question is, what is God telling you? I know what he's telling me, but what is he telling you? Anyone who is living in this world today, especially with the numerous amount of things going on in every state across the nation, I'll say, God has to be speaking to you. If he's not speaking to you, you should be a little afraid, because that means you should question, do I belong to the Lord? Everyone is not God's child. He's not going to speak to everyone. As a matter of fact, I know that the word says, if you are my sheep, those who are my sheep shall hear my voice. So I do feel that if you are his child, then definitely at this point of hour, you should be hearing from the Lord. And the thing is the question was, what is God saying to you? And we're either going to listen to what God is telling us, or we're going to ignore it. But the thing is, he's not going to continue to keep having mercy for those, I feel, that want to walk outside of being obedient to the things that he's saying. A lot of people think that sometimes when you speak about religion, you don't want to say, I know a lot of people get turned off about when you talk about, living with God or being a servant to God, because they feel that there's too many rules and there's too many things that you can't do, which could be boring, This message is going deeper than where I wanted it to go. All I'm saying is, God is speaking to his children. And I pray that we, and I'm speaking to myself, get in a position to where we hear what he's saying, and not only that, we take heed to what he's saying, because we will not have long to keep trying to straddle the fence. We will not have long to keep not listening to him before it's too late. God is speaking, and he's doing some things in his people. And I'm not saying what you should do and what you can't do, because when you get close to God, there's certain things that you don't even want to do anymore. And a lot of people don't have that relationship. It's all about relationship. Just like if I'm kicking it with a dude, I learned the type of things that he like, I speak the kind of talk that that is comfortable or appealing to our relationship. And I would do the type of things that he likes in my relationship, because I want to please him. I want to keep him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kept Damon for so long. No, I'm just kidding. But But God is speaking. This is just a reminder, and if you can hear him, because I do, take heed. I've been in a place since my mother's death in November. I've been in a place that I can't explain, and it's been hard for me to be that person that I was. I wasn't I didn't have as much empathy, and I just didn't care, you know, about a lot of things, and what negative energy. I mean, I just shut a lot of things down. But in reference to being who I am in God, I didn't put it to the side, but I could just feel myself not being that person that I know that God will want me to be. So that's why I thank God for his mercy, and I thank God for his unconditional love, because I definitely need it. But just be reminded on this day. I know a lot of people are going through, especially my people in Texas, praying for Texas right now. I know that things are uncomfortable. We're definitely living in the times where God is not sending small signs anymore of his return, or speaking to us. He can only speak to us through people. He can only speak to us through allowing certain things to happen to us. And he's not allowing little things to happen. He's allowing big things to take place, to where it's putting everyone, even his people, in an uncomfortable position. But those who are his people, sons and daughters, he will give us the strength to endure. He will give us the strength to get through the trials and tribulations. He didn't say that we wouldn't have them. And a lot of people keep saying it's going to get better, it's going to get better. It's not going to get better. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yes, you may still have prosperity. You may still have things that happen in life. Life will still continue to go on. But things are not going to get better. How can it get better when God is already on his way? He's on his way here. And if Revelation has to be fulfilled, then there's a lot of other things that are going to happen in the spiritual realm. So I just pray that God will continue to put us, will keep us, and speak to us. And I pray that we will have the spiritual eyes and the spiritual ears to see and hear at this time. I love you, and remember, God does too. This is Lady B in a place to be, just sharing a word with you. God bless.